Okay. So to clarify, which topic?
Him as a person, his life, is there, not his death, but
Roger Simon in particular?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Did I mix those two together?
Come on!
It's Riley Sampson and
Riley
Roger
Sampson.
Oliver.
Okay.
You've got one sentence question to ask
Well,
him.
Where
Right.
was his? Well, yeah. Where was his heaven?
Where was his haven? You see a vision stirring in the blood of broken alleyways, cardboard boxes, and a single iron door. You know where it is. And you can guide people there if you want.
I will, but now I have a condition in effect.
Ooh, boy, condition.
Yeah. Up. I just
See, the Earth itself cannot regain willpower. Ouch. And it must spend an additional VtR to rise each night until you resolve it. Resolution. Face the darkness. Risk humanity. Detachment. Or otherwise take significant action where your character briefly faces the void. Ouch. Okay,
Yikes.
well, have fun with that one.
Now I know what you mean when you said it was going to cost you a lot.
I'm glad I gave so much blood.
also
About this time, incidentally, John, you kind of come to your senses about where you are and what your place in the universe is, and it kind of condenses back to just a singular point now.
Wait, didn't I just go feed? Why am I missing more blood?
Everything that happened, but you weren't really sure about where it was happening until now.
Right. I was just, him coming back to his senses, like, I'm missing more blood when
Sarah's just like, don't worry about it, pal.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's some guy named Greg out there outside. He's kind of confused. I mean, you might be able to find him real quick.
I'm already comfy.
so Adam has been sitting for 1 hour and a half.
Yep, hour and a half.
An hour and a half, looking into his bowl, and all the plant in his basement have grown significantly during this time. Ivy must there's a bit of ivy that must have taken grip on the wall and all of that. He raises from his return and says, "I know where to live. Well, he'll live. I can take you there."
That's pretty helpful.
And was like plucking away on his cell phone the entire time.
So we're doing this? We're confronting the guy?
He's dead, but I know where he lived. Maybe we can find information on.
I mean, in a sense, we've already confronted him when we killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Roger Oliver's Haven.
No.
Sure,
But-
we could find that. I'd rather
Yeah.
not.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, no one really discussed what kind of questions they were going to ask beforehand.
Well, I thought we might. We probably should do that. And I was like, what would be a really good question? It'd be something like, who ordered what? Who gave you your orders? Or who gave you the list of names?
How about?
Boom.
Does it?
I was planning on asking more questions, but well,
One success.
got one.
Oh.
How do we get our memories back? Would have been a good one.
Where am I?
Who are
What is
you?
life?
Who are we really? The game master must answer truthfully.
What exists beyond this?
What is a man but a miserable pile?
No, you see, that also included the answer. So
Huh. So, to Riley Sampson's location, his haven.
Yeah.
Well, his location's a boiler, but his haven's.
Yeah.
Alright, so your plan is to go to his former haven.
Do we know where that is? Adam, what part of the city is that in?
It's a little bit lower down than even you were before.
Oh,
Below
God.
even the level of the shady, rundown apartments.
We going to the sewers? Let's do it.
Not quite. But it's in a darker level where sunlight probably barely even manages to reach. And of course, the address taken is that of a condemned apartment. The entire place is
What?
falling apart nearly,
What do you need me
only
to do?
holding up itself on structural supports that the upper class requires.
Okay.
There's not very much preventing anyone from entering the building,
Mm-hmm.
aside from a few warning signs and a chain link fence.
Hmm.
And did Jacob come with us?
Jacob's here, sure.
Oh, okay.
I assumed you've been inviting him, was the
Yeah.
intention.
I have.
have you met
Okay.
my friend
Bright side.
Greg?
I have two.
Jacob's with you.
I mean, we're all in this together.
We
Yeah.
bonded over cutting up a corpse.
That is a pretty solid bond.
I just kind of want to figure out what's going on here.
That too.
Same.
And to be fair, the magic stuff didn't really clear things up either time.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a
He
lead.
looks over at
Sorry,
Victor.
Are there any
what-
fucking rats around here?
Rats, there's also cockroaches.
Oh, awesome. Feral whispers. I'm gonna go talk to a fucking rat.
Okay. You
I've
go
never
ahead
used
and
fucking feral whispers before.
cross the
Goddamn.
chain link fence line, head towards the building, and catch up with the rat. Go ahead and roll.
Animal kin. I was like, animalism. Why would I take that as a venture? Now look at this. Beautiful. 2 successes. Look at that.
Nice.
I'm going to basically command him to
Hi.
go into the building and tell me if
Okay.
he sees anyone.
Sure. And he goes off.
Kind of walks back to the group waiting, tapping his foot. Like this is just literally business as usual. It's like waiting on an elevator.
I'm not feeling too well right now. What did you ask to the rat?
Oh, I told him to go in and tell if there's anyone inside
Did you tell him to come back first?
and report that back to me. Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're not waiting
About
for.
how long do you intend to wait for it?
Well, we'll give about 5 minutes.
Okay. In about 5 minutes, he has not returned in that time.
Something tells me there's something in there. Or something got him.
Well, it's also a rat
Well,
through
yeah.
a whole building.
Oh, I should have been more. I'm at the ground floor. God damn it.
Let's go.
Oops.
Let's go. We're 6.
Rats on a mission.
That was one dedicated rat.
Like 2 weeks from now, there's going to be a rat that skimpers up and he's like, "No one's in there, boss." Like, what? What?
Or no, he'll skim rub it. It was full of dudes.
After we already are like, he goes like downstairs. We're back in a fucking boiler room. He's like, "Yeah, it was full of dudes."
Camera
Oh.
pans back. It's your dead body. He's talking to.
So, well, it might take a little while for him to do what he's doing. Should we? Should we go in and just wait?
I say go in.
Yeah, we should probably go in.
Okay. Who's first?
Alright. You enter the dilapidated building. You can hear the sound of bits of it crumbling off here and there. Exterior shell parts unessential to its actual function. Adam knows which floor it's on. The 3rd. He manages to lead up through a hallway, up towards what must have been an old apartment. and the entire room is filled with clutter. You know that the door is in a corner, but you can't see the corner through the clutter.
Well, I know the door is somewhere here, but it's...
Like there's supposed to be a door, or there's just so much shit in the way?
There's just so much shit in the way.
Alright.
I guess it's time to tidy up.
Great.
Also, how did he get
Alright,
out?
what kind of tidying up roll are we gonna make here? Let's see.
I'm gonna use my
I call this
specialization.
strength and athletics, because there's a lot of big, heavy things in the way.
Who all's doing this? I'll assist.
I would say I could handle it, but at the same time, I've rolled many rolls today, and none of them have worked.
Pow pow pow!
There you go.
I mean, if you don't succeed, try again.
That's how you die.
Okay. Ellen puts in a little bit of his elbow grease. Who else?
Well,
Or is
Sarah
everyone just letting the blue blood Ventru handle this himself?
as much as Sarah is getting a giggle out of this, can she just kind of like sift through some of the stuff just to see if there are like signs of a door, like scratches in the floorboards or
Sure, you could
cracks
do
in the wall?
Wits Investigate.
Alrighty.
Don't get into a brawl with Victor.
Oh, I told you he was a bit of a hulking looking guy.
Hey there!
That's real fucking hulking. Hot damn.
Alright. You search around the room, and you identify a few objects which seem to have some of the least clutter on them, and which are moved in a certain way. There are even grooves in the floor that make it a little bit easier, given how many times they've been moved in this way. And with the help of everyone in the party contributing, you managed to move a large chunk of cement away from one of the back corners, revealing the metallic door.
Ah.
Fresh, new, clean, intimidating, and incredibly strong looking. There is a singular keyhole.
I checked to see if the door is locked.
Absolutely.
Damn it.
There's
Dumb.
not even a knob to it. You have to just push your hands against it and see if it moves, and it does not.
So, never mind. That's an awful joke. Now, I have to. So, you know that the social door thing we were talking about, and how my status of Invictus 2 lets me open any social door I need. The first
Unfortunately,
I feel
it's
like
not a
this is the
very
first one.
talkative door. It's not in a social mood today.
Shit.
If only you were a mage and could invoke a spirit into it and make it talk.
Damn it.
What kind of lock are we looking at? Is it like something that could be picked?
Theoretically.
I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Undoubtedly, it's some sort of tumbler lock. Okay, so that would definitely be dexterity larceny. You have a deal with security systems, but this is more with just the
yeah,
lock
this is low
itself.
grade. I mean, it's a security system, but no,
I mean, anything's
That's
a
fine.
security system, but we know the intention here.
yeah.
A chair.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower. Get 3
Okay.
extra dice on this. So wits and dexterity plus 3. Hey.
Excellent. Now I think about it, I probably should have done a penalty, but oh well. Such as things.
I mean, we're rolling pretty crappy, so.
Yeah. No need to make things too hard yet. But you do manage to successfully open the door. It swings open cleanly and smoothly, not even a creak. And inside is a rather clean, if slightly barren room. There's a couple of beds laid out against one side, a desk on another, and a couple of shelves with books and a couple of lockboxes.
Nice work, Sarah. Was it? Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah flourishes her hands and goes, ta-da!
Nice job.
Well, he kept the place tidier than his upstairs.
Definitely.
What?
Curious how he kept getting in and out, and how the cement got back in front of it. Did he just push that back every single day?
Maybe
There's hundreds of them, a rat suddenly says in your ear.
What?
Hundreds of my family and friends!
God damn it!
He looks very proud.
Eland, there's like angry chirp skittering. It comes from me, just literally Eland saying "God damn it" in mouse.
Does the rat
Having some,
understand mouse?
God damn it.
Having some trouble there, buddy? Sarah's gonna ask of Eland.
I'm gonna use Feral Whispers again.
Okay.
Well, fuck it. I think I still have it highlighted. Oh, that's Strength and Athletics. I don't want to, like, punt the rat. Well, actually,
I mean, you could.
on second thought.
Seems where your mood's going.
Yeah.
Man, if this is how you treat your informants, I don't know.
Animal Kid, fucking Animalism. God damn it. It's kind of suiting that happened, though.
Nope. What do you tell it, though?
I will type that to you.
What does a failed animalism?
He just doesn't do anything. He's like, nah.
fuck you.
You could take a dramatic failure. The rat attacks you.
The animal misunderstands the vampire's command, giving false information when the vampire asks, or obeying a twisted version of the vampire's command.
I think that's
If
a
he-
dramatic failure version.
If I want to.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to.
No, I'm not. So he just like scampers off, afraid.
Yeah. The rat gives off a fearful squeak and runs away.
There's an innocent grin, just a smile. He wasn't up to anything.
Ah, but you are in the room.
Yeah, so Sarah's immediately rifling through if there are any sign of documents, any personal effects he might have kept. Or are those all assumed in that lock?
Well, the room is definitely full of documents. The shelf is lined with a number of books, and this definitely has the feeling of an accountant's office a little bit.
Is there a layer
Just
of
with a few
dust on
beds
everything?
shoved into a corner.
Oh, good. So maybe the things are organized here.
One bed is slightly less organized than the other.
There's two.
But you can rifle through the things, and you do find on one side a gun, a few $100 wrapped up in a rubber band,
Ooh.
and a burner cell phone. On the other one, you see a switchblade, a small diary, and of course another wad of cash.
Sean grabs the diary.
You open
Sarah's
up
gonna grab the
diary.
cash.
Just gonna
Let's see.
thumb through the diary.
You open up the diary, and it is the diary of a Sadie Lindsay. And it's,
Sadie?
yes, Sadie.
I flip to the most recent entry.
This is the end, my friends. They come for me. They hunger.
Most recent entry. Riley doesn't seem like he's having a lot of fun these days. Maybe invite him out tomorrow.
And is it dated?
Yes. To about 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put that back on the bed.
Elon's going to pick it up and start thumbing through it instead. I'm going to look through all of it to try and figure out who Sadie Lindsay is.
It seems to be the brief thoughts of this character.
Mm-hmm.
Not very much a Dear Diary sort of thing, but hey, I should remember to do this. Hey, this happened. Don't forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of little notes and things to organize the days.
He'll look
The
for
character
anything
seems to be
specific.
involved in a lot of business after the point at which you suspect she became a kindred. A lot of the notes become sparser. A lot of them more about certain clubs and things to go to, and places to meet, and people to get things from.
Are there any specific references to Riley other than the last entry? Like, is there any way to like kind of determine the relationship? Does it seem like they're friendly? Is it like a working relationship? Like, is she?
Go ahead and roll Intelligence Empathy to get a feel of what you think this person may have thought of the other based on her brief inner thoughts. And get an extra 2 dice because you have her diary.
Okay. 3 successes.
You get the feeling that it was very much a working relationship. The two were, what's the word for...
Associates?
Yeah, we'll go with associates. The two were associates. They work under the same boss. They are in the same family, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Her sire is also Roger Oliver.
And I assume this
And
is
it
a
appears
pretty
that
easy...
together they were working roughly the same beat, the same kind of jobs. And she was not necessarily fond of him, as far as you can tell, and has a number of complaints, but nothing on the key of hate or even like.
To clarify,
Very neutral note.
For that's specifically Riley. She doesn't like that wasn't in reference to like working under Roger, correct?
No, specifically to Riley.
Okay. And kind of cross-referencing some of the information, which I'm assuming Sarah shared, like the that she's like, oh, I found some businesses that Roger owns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
If she did,
she'd probably be glancing over your shoulder at this point.
A few of the names do pop up.
Okay.
Though some of them are not named. Rather, locations, addresses.
Similar businesses.
And are they pretty much the same businesses that Roger owns?
Very much so.
Last entry was 2 days ago. So we can assume that, well, to Riley, obviously that was whatever happened had to happen last night. What happened in that 2-day period, though?
So you mentioned there was a desk in here, right?
Yes.
Is there a computer on it?
No.
Oh.
There are some pencils and a pencil sharpener. And a trash can.
Wow, low tech.
Many stakes.
Hey, you know, if you want a secure computer system, you put it on paper.
Truth.
Yep.
But yes. There's a desk, plenty of pencil, plenty of paper, plenty of books on the shelves, and of course, lockboxes. And of course, the stolen gun.
No?
I assume someone took that.
No, we mentioned it. Or the
No,
switchblade.
no, okay.
Or the
Not
money.
having it yet.
I'm so
money.
used to people saying I take everything.
Nah, I'm just taking the money.
Do you want to work your magic, Sarah? As he just kind of gestures over to the lockboxes.
Well, let's see if I get lucky. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Eland will supervise.
Go ahead and take it at just a -1 penalty for simple locks.
Alright.
And if worst case, worst comes to worst, we'll just have Victor rip everything apart.
You know, I'm actually pretty dexterous too.
Oh, really? Victor's scary.
I mean, I don't know what we're rolling here. If it was larceny, I've got skill in larceny as well.
Nope. I kind of glare over at Elon and I'm like, I can't do it if you're looking over my shoulder.
Would I be able to make an attempt here with dexterity?
You could give it a try too.
With dexterity, though?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh wait, why did I say wits larceny?
I don't know. I thought you said dexterity, but
I thought I said dexterity too.
Dexterity? Whoops. Okay, in that case.
give it another try.
Another
You get an extra die. I mean, it's the same roll, so
1d10.
and it all works out.
Nope.
Alright, dexterity, give it athletics, put up larceny. Come on, 0 successes.
Hey.
Hey.
I used your tools, so clearly your tools are just really good.
I'll take the compliment.
All right. So Victor manages to open up the boxes, and inside, of course, is quite a hoard of cash. You see
Cha-ching.
hundreds instead.
Well, I wouldn't mind a little bit of that.
And, of course, on top of them all is a notebook.
Oh.
Inside the notebook are names, addresses, places to drop off and pick up things that are much more sensitive than was what in the diary, including places to meet Roger Oliver,
Ho-ho.
as well as any number of dealings he may have been making through this business and this character.
You guys understand, though, if you take the money, we are going to have a problem.
I'll take this.
We already killed the guy, so
Yes,
Pluck the book up.
but the fact that killing a guy and stealing from a guy, two different things.
you think?
I mean, stealing from a dead man is...
Not stealing from a dead man, we're stealing from the still alive sire of the dead man.
Yeah,
point.
who sent a hit on us. So
There
I'm
are
not
two
exactly
dead.
sympathetic.
We don't know that, or do we? Maybe I missed something. Do we know it was a hit for sure? 100%
Well,
certitude.
I mean,
No.
why else would he be sending...
I mean, if I was to send a hitman, maybe I'd hire a hitman that doesn't try to take out 6 people in a locked room by himself.
It'd also not have been true.
And he wasn't, well, he didn't have any weapons on him. No, that I
Wasn't
think-
any there, yeah. I mean, unless he hid them posthumously.
I
Quick
mean,
question, Griffin.
Yes?
How many pages of this book are there?
This particular notebook has about 110 pages on it.
Elon's
Most
taking
of them are
pictures with his
written
phone.
on.
He's taking pictures with his phone, every single page.
Cool. That'll take a little bit of time.
Yep, Elon's doing that.
It's currently passing midnight at the moment, by the way.
Apply the lemon filter.
For invisible ink.
Oh my god.
But yes, my assertion is that if you steal this money, you are stealing it from a live vampire sire.
Yeah.
Who would also be very upset. Very easily.
So you're creating more problems than just the dead man at this point.
That's a good point.
plus, worst comes to worst, we know where the money is.
Jacob kind of pipes up. Actually, this Sadie character, she's not dead, is she?
Probably not.
Yeah, you're right.
Who knows?
She
I
hasn't
mean-
been back here in 2 nights.
This
No.
diary and this notebook look like the same handwriting.
She hasn't made a note in
guess.
2 nights. Doesn't mean she hasn't been back in 2 nights.
Yeah,
Fair
exactly. You got it.
Wait. I'll use my specs real quick.
Okay.
You don't know, maybe.
You see invisible ink?
Oh god!
You see Ventru obfuscating.
Everyone, get me fucking at lemons right now!
Is there
Two,
someone?
you can ask a question of the storyteller. Include to the boss can answer immediate questions about danger or weakness.
Is there someone obfuscated in the room right now?
No.
Okay. Well, there's nobody right now in this room except for us.
But Jacob,
Can
are
tell you
you
that.
saying that you steal the money and just claim that the Sally took the money?
No. What I'm saying is, if she still works here and checks her stuff, she'll notice pretty quickly if she sleeps here.
Well, we...
Honestly, I think we should arrange a meeting with her at some point.
we could
She's going to know
clearly-
what's going on better than anyone, and if she attacks us outright, it's a confirmation of guilt if we need one.
Or it's a confirmation that we're trespassing in another's territory.
That's why I said arrange a meeting and not sit here inside of her house waiting to ambush her.
Sorry, I missed that part.
We are breaking
So-
a lot of rules.
You want to leave a note in her diary about arranging a meeting?
I say on maybe not in her diary. That's a little bit too personal.
Is
a little
it?
insult to
I
injury.
mean, literally, you read it.
She doesn't need to know
I
that.
broke into your house, looked at all your stuff. By the way, want to meet up for coffee? Yeah, that'll go great, says Jacob.
Picked your
We'll be
lock,
personal.
broke open those things, looked through all your stuff. By the way, did not touch your diary. Believe that?